is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, Elevated Spirits. It's Jazi, your favorite Cali reader. So this is going to be something a little different. Obviously, I'm in a different setting at the moment, actually in a hotel, and the theme is pineapple, right? And I love it because I love pineapples. That's like one of my all-time favorite fruits. And for my women, for my ladies, okay, it works for fellas too, but when you ingest pineapples, right, and make it a regular part of your diet, it also makes your inside sweet too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, right? So anyway, not to be all, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, I'm being authentic with that. It's just what the fuck it is. So, anyway, the whole theme is pineapple. Like they're, what is it? The USB thing is a pineapple. Is like, you know, like pineapple themed, and they're cute little mugs to drink out of. Okay, are pineapple themed. So I thought it was really fucking cute. And like even my card and everything, like it's all pineapple themed, like the holder with the actual card, you know. So I thought that was really cool and kind of cute. So anyway, I'm loving this robe that, you know, you open the drawer and it's like wrapped in like a whole fucking bag and everything. Don't answer the door naked, you know, type of thing. And I'm like, okay. They're like, put this on. I'm like, okay. So I just wanted to wear it because it feels good. So anywho, so before I get into the reading, I did do a little bit of research. I wanted to find out the spiritual meaning of a pineapple because I never actually looked that up. I was never guided to until I was guided to, like, I got the, you know, the channel message, or like, I guess you could say the download to channel a message from the pineapple spirit, from the spirit of the pineapple. And I was like, what is the meaning of a pineapple? It's something I never looked up. So I was like, let me do some research on that first, right? I was guided to do that. So I wanted to give you guys 10 different things that I found that are in correspondence with the pineapple. Okay, so starting with number 10, swingers. Okay, so people that like to freely have sex. Okay, have sex freely, and, you know, with multiple people, whatever. Swingers. Okay. Hawaii is very known for pineapples. It's, you know, definitely one of the states that are big on pineapples. It's definitely representative of that. So we also have war. Okay, Aztec god of war. So there's that. Virility and manhood. So I was like, that's interesting. I never knew that, right? So, and it makes sense though, because I see, like, if you look at like, you know, different movies sometimes, or like people traveling, you'll see a lot of men wearing shirts with pineapples. And I'd be like, the fuck is, you know what I mean? And a lot of people, they talk shit about it because they don't realize the symbology of it. And even, don't get me wrong, sometimes the people wearing it, they don't even know what they're wearing it for either. It just looked good, or it was something to grab, you know, where they were at, where they were visiting, right? So, but it does, you know, supposedly represents these things. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So then we have beauty. Okay. So pineapples apparently represent beauty, royalty. They also represent royalty. And I was like, okay, so that kind of explains this experience that this particular hotel, you know, kind of like wants to, have their customers experience, right? Is, you know, feeling like royalty. Like even the difference of the inside of the robe is like a towel, like a soft towel, like a soft beach towel, and the outside is really this really soft, kind of like really light cottony type of sheet. You know what I mean? It feels like a sheet, like a soft sheet. So anyway, I thought it was super cool. So, but looking at the symbology, the spiritual meanings behind it, I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense, right? So then we have welcome and hospitality. Okay, so that makes sense as well. That's like, they want, like, the pineapple wants to make you feel welcome, you feel at home, right? Then we have exotic. Okay, so it's apparently an exotic type of fruit. Okay, and then we have the best. It's like represented as the best. So because people from the 1700s claimed that pineapple has the finest flavor. Okay, and then so the number one thing is luxury and wealth. Okay, so pineapples apparently represent luxury and wealth. Okay, so I was guided to do a message from the pineapple spirit. Okay, and find out what the pineapple spirit would like the collective to know. You know, what it wants us to know right now as a collective energy. Okay, what we can look forward to, what we can expect in the near future from the pineapple spirit. So that's what this reading is going to be about. Something different, like I said, something new, but it came to me and I'm like, okay, fuck it, roll with it, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I hope y'all enjoy If you do, please thumbs up the video if it resonates. I would love to hear about it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, okay? I also did like a little mini vlog. I was walking around downstairs with my robe and shit. You know, when people end up coming in, I was like, Lord, Jazz. Really, Jazz? Yeah, really. Like, my inner child is just like, you know, like a little fucking kid about it. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Judge me if you want to. I'm living my best life right now. I don't care. This is like shit that I at one point wouldn't have done because of fear of judgment, fear of what are people going to say? Am I going to get in trouble? You know, shit like that. Like, I'm at a point where I don't care either way. Like, I'm going to do what the fuck I'm going to do. And it's not hurting anybody, right? I'm not like doing anything. I'm not breaking the law. Like, you know, I went down there. I ain't got no clothes on under here except for my bra and panties, you know? So it's whatever, you know? So anyway, so for the collective, Spirit of the Pineapple, what message do you have for the collective, please? What can they look forward to? What do you need to know? Spirit of the Pineapple, what do you have for the collective, please? Clear, accurate messages for the collective for our highest and greatest good. Nothing less. Nothing less. Spirit for the collective. Oh, something flipped over. What is that? Thinking Woman, 47. Okay. So let's see what else. Any other messages? I feel like some of you may be getting like downloads. For those of you that could be something already happening. Oh shit. Okay, that changes the story. Okay, so we also have the Thinking Man. All right. So a couple messages here. Some of you this definitely feels like a connection now. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was just kind of like open, you know, to whatever the pineapple spirit wanted to give us. But this definitely feels like a connection. And I say that because we have fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra, Archangel Raphael at the bottom here. Okay. So some of you, this could be someone y'all have been thinking about, collective. Okay. Someone you've been thinking about. If this is someone you already know, even if it's not, this could definitely be, it just feels like someone that you have been thinking about. So those of you that have been like connecting with your partner in the ethers, whether, like I said, you've met them in this lifetime yet or not, some of y'all are like drawing this person in. Some of y'all are drawing in your divine counterpart in the ethers. Like, it feels like that's like someone you've, like I said, been thinking about, or just someone that y'all really get along with. It's kind of giving me Queen of Swords and King of Swords vibes, you know, in a sense, because of the thinking, right, in our head and our thoughts. And some of you, this could be, some of you are mirroring each other. Some of you, this is a connection that you're mirroring this person. Y'all are mirroring someone. Yeah. Wow. Holy fuck. Yin and yang at the bottom underneath the heart chakra. Okay. So yin and yang energy. So yeah, some of you, this is a divine counterpart, someone that is like taking action. Some of you, like I said, this is definitely someone you've been thinking about here, meditating. Like, you've been, you know, this person maybe has been on your mind, or maybe they've been thinking about you and then you start thinking about them, because that's how telepathy really works. Is, you know, when you start thinking about someone, all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck, why am I thinking about this person? And a lot of times it's because they're thinking about you, or vice versa. Like, if they find themselves thinking about you, it's probably because you were thinking about them first. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, and you guys pick up on that energy, and the next thing you know what I'm saying, they're reaching out. That same way how people call you and you're like, I was just thinking about you, and it's like this whole phenomenon, right? Of like, how did that happen? You know, type shit. It's natural. It's just something that was conditioned for us to believe is, you know, weird, right? But if we look up the etymology behind the word weird, we'll learn that weird actually means supernatural. Okay, so weird is not a bad thing. People will be like, don't be weird. I see that a lot on like dating apps and shit, and I'm just like, it's getting to the point where I'm so my ego, I feel like it's my ego, not my shadow. I feel like it's my ego that wants to, because I now look at those as two different entities, upon more recent you know, epiphanies and, you know, clarity, I should say, by someone I look to as a mentor. And so it's like, for me, I feel like that's my ego responding to that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I want to make a video about that. Like, y'all are misusing, not y'all, there's just, I'm saying in general, but a lot of people are misusing the word weird, where they're like, don't be weird. You're telling me to not be the supernatural ass, badass, magical motherfucker that I am? Are you serious? Because you're weird too. You're magical too. If you choose to believe that, if you choose to embody that about yourself, we all are. It's just about the identity you choose to resonate with, that you choose to embody and respond from and go about your day from and create and manifest from and align from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't really understand how like they're misusing that word. And I feel like for some of you, it's like this, it may feel weird, right? When you're thinking about someone and next thing you know, they're calling you. It's not weird. It's supernatural. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? People think it's supernatural. That's the definition that word is given, because it's like something that doesn't happen often, or it's rare, right? Again, I feel like that's a conditioning. So I feel like some of you have been thinking about someone, okay, or you're getting, some of you may be getting communication from someone that you're not expecting, but this is someone who feels like they're definitely connected to your heart space. This is someone who I feel like holds a special place in your heart, or you them, okay, however that fits. But this is definitely feeling like a connection now, okay, with this yin and yang here. Others of you, now what I'm also getting here, the pineapple spirit is also giving me that for some of you, this could be your own energy, okay, coming into alignment, and I say that because, okay, this action card here, this is giving me chariot energy. So some of you could be a Cancer, dealing with the Cancer. That could be who your partner is, your divine counterpart, okay, that some of you have been thinking about, that's also thinking about you. But others of you, this could just be simply if there's not like a person on your mind or someone that, that would resonate with, and even if it isn't, understand that, just because you don't know who this person is yet doesn't mean that they're not on their way to you. So don't, close yourself off to feeling like, well, I don't know anybody and that's not happening for me. You know what I'm saying? That it just may not have happened yet. You haven't aligned to that experience yet, right? So anyway, what it was giving me though is that some of you, this could be your own feminine and masculine energy coming back into balance, coming back into alignment with the yin yang. It's like coming back into your own divine feminine and masculine energy, okay? Getting more clear about what that looks like, what that is for you, right? So some of you, as you're connecting more to your heart space, maybe forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, really tapping into your heart chakra, allowing yourself to drop into your heart space, I feel like is aligning you more so with your own divine feminine and masculine energy here. I feel like it's like aligning you to like bigger and better ideas, maybe ideas that you never thought you would like how the fuck did I come up with that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like heightening your gifts or your abilities in some type of way. It's like this feels like divine balance. And still, even if this is for some of you a person outside of yourself, just know that you can only align with them because you did that within first. As within, so without. You can only, we don't attract who we want, we attract who we are. Okay, so it's like understanding that if you are attracting someone that feels so in alignment with you, that thinks the way you do, y'all are on the same frequency. It's like y'all are both fucking smart, both intellectual, but both more logical than heart, based, whatever that might be. It's because you align to that within yourself first. And so it feels like some of you, like I said, are aligning to that outside, like you're attracting that type of connection because you've done it already within. Okay, so others of you, like I said, if this still isn't about another person, this is just your own, feminine and masculine energy being on the same page. Okay, being on the same page, being in alignment and taking action from that place. Some of you are coming with getting ideas. You know what I'm saying? That's typically how the feminine masculine energy works, is like the woman has the wisdom and gives that to the masculine to take action on, right? That's the same thing as with yourself, that you channel ideas when you're in your feminine energy, being open, being receptive, right, to receive, and then you take action, which is the masculine energy that gets shit done, that makes things happen, right? So some of you, it's like your feminine side is bringing you clarity on what needs to happen, what things that need to be done, okay? And it's putting you in this energy of being able to act from that place because it's in alignment. You're both on the same page. You're both in agreement. You know what to do. We know what's going on, and we're taking action going forward, right? So that's interesting. So like I said, some of you, this is definitely a connection though, that some of you are aligning to, and you may not even be expecting it because it feels like it's just, I don't know. Some of you may be feeling like it's too good to be true. Okay. But I obviously don't think it is. And the thing is, what I've come to learn, that I'm still, continuing to become better with practicing, is, gosh, where was I going with that? It's like it left as soon as it came, it like left. If it's meant to come back, it will. So let me just keep going. It's just, I have to catch myself sometimes because I'm being mindful with my words. Our words are very powerful. So it's like sometimes me slowing down like that because the messages are kind of like flooding my brain, and I'm like, hold on. Hold on, I need to process. But yeah, so anyway, if it comes back to me, I'll let you, I'll speak on it. But okay, let's just keep going. All right. Spirit of pineapple. Let's clarify this energy. What else we got for the collective, please? Whoa, okay. What else? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, this is definitely, like I said, a divine connection. Okay. Someone that you can, you know, maybe build something long-term with. Okay. It may have definitely taken this person quite some time to come into your experience for you to align to them, but this definitely feels like something that is now in alignment because your heart is open for it. Some of you, it's like you've been waiting for this, and it's because you're in alignment. You're ready for it now. That's why it's happening. That's why maybe this person or whoever this is, they've been taking their time coming towards you, but it was essentially giving you time to align to it, to get in that energy of being receptive. So when they do arrive, you not only know who they are, but you're open and receptive to their energy. Okay. So let's see what else. The collective. Whoa. Okay. So we have the Hermit. It could be Virgo energy here. Knight of Wands. So yeah, it feels like definitely someone coming towards you, someone who maybe has been, you know, kind of like to themselves, has maybe been isolated for quite some time. It's like someone's definitely coming towards you with like maybe a lot of passion. Maybe they had some shadow work that they've been doing. Okay, maybe working on themselves, like I said, doing maybe forgiving themselves, working on their heart chakra. Okay, I feel like some of you who have been doing the work, it's like by you doing your work, some of you, this could be a twin flame who, you know, those of you that believe in that dynamic, who resonate with that energy. But it feels like for some of you, the work you've been doing on yourself and for your heart chakra and your heart space, it's like this person feels the work you've been doing, and it's been like like on a spiritual level, on a soul level, it's been inspiring them to do their work as well. So that way you guys can come into union. That's why I feel like it feels like this person has maybe been taking their time, or it feels like, why is this taking so long? You know what I mean? What took you so long to get here is the energy I'm getting here, right? But I feel like this person they had some inner work to do. And for me personally, like with where I'm at now in my journey, it's like, you know what, take your time, do your work, because I know that when we finally do align, when I align with the right fucking person that I'm meant to be within this lifetime, it's not because I necessarily feel like I want a connection anymore, but I would like to have that experience. But not only that, I know that's part of my soul's purpose, to come into alignment with a partner, right? So there's certain parts of my mission that require a partner to do it with. And so it's just like it's part of my soul's blueprint in this lifetime. So it's me trying to honor that by letting it in, by doing the work that I need to do to let that in, and so that way I can do what I came here to do, period. So yeah, let's see what else. Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this is someone who maybe was dealing with someone else, okay, at some point. And maybe that's kind of what's been taking them so long, is because they maybe needed time to figure out what it really was. They needed maybe time to come back into alignment. Like I said, some of you guys are mirroring each other, okay? So maybe if this person is dealing with other people, you're like, cool, I'm gonna deal with other people too then. I'm not waiting on you. You're not waiting on me. I'm not waiting on you. And like I said, it's like a mirroring energy. And that's still what this Two of Pentacles is kind of giving me as well. It's like, you know, two sides of the same coin. Right? So, and like I said, I feel like this person has maybe had to do some shadow work, okay, before they came to you. They knew they had some things that they had to heal through before you would maybe even let them in, or even, you know, give them the time of day, okay? It's obviously not going to be for all of you, but, you know, for those that resonate, I feel like this person was maybe a player at some point, and that's another reason why it took them some time maybe to get that out of their system, because they know that for them to align with you and match with you, they can't be on that frequency. They cannot be on that vibration, okay? It's like they know they can't fuck with you in that way, especially if you're in this Queen of Swords energy. If that's like the energy that you're emitting, that I'm picking up here, it's like this person knows that you're unfuckwithable in that sense. Like they cannot manipulate you. They can't just talk to you any kind of fucking way. They can't treat you any kind of fucking way, because you not only see through their bullshit and any facade or mask that they try to wear, but you will quickly and easily cut their asses off if it's necessary. If they're not in alignment with what you're doing, with your path, with your, you know, with your your own balance, it's like, no, you're not having it. And I feel like this person knows that about you. That's why, like I said, it may have took them some time, because there are some things that they needed to clear up and get out of their system, essentially, because they knew they couldn't come to you in that energy that maybe they were able to bring to other people. They know they can't do that with you. And that's honestly, it's a beautiful thing, because it's like, you know, for me personally, I've come a long fucking way. I've still have yet to like actually share my truth and where I've been and the shit that I've gone through, and the things, a lot of the shit that I have gone through and healed through, a lot of that I did by myself. Okay. And, you know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to keep going and not give up. And, you know, I feel like a lot of you have gone through, you know, a lot of shit too. And so it's like, I feel like a lot of you have come a long way as well. Right. And so whoever this person is, it's like, I feel like they may have been, like I said, been thinking about you. They may have been watching you from a distance, kind of like seeing your journey, seeing how far you've come, seeing, you know, the growth that you've made up until this point. And they're just like, wow, like the collective has changed quite a bit. Like, I know I can't come to them in that same frequency that maybe I once did, or that I may be able to get away with other people. Like, I can't come at collective that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like collective will shoot my ass down real fast. Okay. Take like no hesitation at all. And like I said, so what I was getting at with that is, that's something like I now pride myself in being able to do, is cut people off because I see right through them. You know what I'm saying? And do it without hesitating, because I know my worth now. I know my value. And it took quite some time to come to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, a part of my humanness wants to feel like I'm behind, right? Wants to feel like, oh, why it takes so long? You know what I'm saying? But it's not, you know, healing isn't linear. It's happens when it needs to, when you're ready for it. That's why certain things that I've learned about my past, and why I grew up a certain way, and why certain shit happened the way it did, and why certain things didn't make no fucking sense. I was being lied to about a lot of it by my own family, my parents, right? And I knew that, you know, I learned later on, you know, down the line, that had I learned the truths that I learned when I did back then, it would have, like, who knows what had happened. I would have probably killed myself, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that, to where I couldn't handle it. I wasn't in a place I wasn't strong enough to handle what I know now. So, you know, things happen as you're ready for them. Not when you think you want to know the truth. The truth sometimes hurts like a motherfucker, and you don't want to know. You don't want to know, at least when you think you do. So just know that if you don't know, it's either because it's not time for you to know, or it ain't meant for you to know. Period. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. So overall outcome message here for the collective. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, for some of you, this could definitely be an idea. Okay. Some of you, this could definitely be still talking about an idea. Okay. Something that you've maybe kind of been dabbling with, kind of like on the fence about, like, I don't know, blah, 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 you know, but, I feel like some of you, maybe this time that you've maybe taken, by yourself. Okay. Some of you have maybe had to do some shadow work surrounding the ideas that you have. I've had to do that too, you know, whereas like, I didn't give myself enough credit for the ideas that I was having, that would come to me, because I didn't believe in them. You know, I didn't really, it's like, nobody's going to give a fuck about that. Like, it didn't light me up in that way to where I felt like people would care about it, you know? And that's just a limiting belief that I've grown up to have because of all the shit that's happened to me since, you know, toddler age up, you know, all through high school and everything, like all the way up, you know. It was just like, damn, like, you know, so you know that you have power in this world if people try their hardest to shut you down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you must be here to do something great if people spend, you know, try to your whole life, not just a chapter of your life, but your whole fucking life, okay, to like shut you down, to censor you, to, you know, belittle you, you know, try to make false accusations about you, trying to blackmail you, and can't find nothing on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do that for a reason, right? And it's not because it's justified, but because they know that you have something they do not. You're here for a great and bigger purpose. So some of you need to give more credit to the ideas that you're coming up with. And I feel like whatever this is, it's like you guys, I feel like, are in this energy of alignment. Okay. So like I said, if this has nothing to do with an actual relationship, okay, and having a brand new start with someone, something that actually has a potential to grow and go somewhere. Others of you, this has to do with, you know, your money. Okay. Coming up with an idea, being balanced in your head and in your both your feminine and masculine energy are both clear now, having ultimate clarity about what to do. And for some of you, it's because of the work you've been doing in your heart. You've been actually healing, the parts and the experiences that have been really, that have really shut you down at an early age, to where since you've allowed that forgiveness, it's cleared so much energy to where now you're seeing things so much clearly. Some of you are seeing yourself so much clearly, so much more clear, right? And so it feels like, some of you are coming up with some type of ideas, or getting a lot of ideas that are coming to you now that can really either make you income that's going to last a long time, or it's part of your purpose and you're just meant to really, take your time on it. Just, step by step, take your time. Some of you, it's requiring you to come with some sort of a plan. Okay. Being clear about what it is that you need to do, and having a plan to implement, right? To actually take action on. Okay. It may require you to take some time away and kind of like disconnect from the world in order to make this happen. Okay. And in order for you to maybe really get clear about which way you want to go, which way you want to take it, what decision or choice it is that you need to make. But for others of you, this is maybe, doing shadow work surrounding your belief in yourself, believing that this matters enough, or whatever way I choose, is in alignment. I don't have to overthink it. Whichever one I choose, it'll be correct, right? Because your soul will always course correct you, same way the GPS does, right? It's like when you go off, a different route than what the GPS is telling you, it'll reroute and just, okay, well, we're going this way now, and reroute you back on your path, right? So it's like, I feel like some of you may be experiencing that at this time too. So Tower at the bottom. Some of you, this is, like I said, if this has to do with the connection, some of you, this is going to hit you like a ton of bricks. Some of you are not going to see this coming. Whatever this, for some of you, it's like a proposal, or like I said, someone that maybe was dealing with more than one person. They're choosing you. They may be proposing marriage or something like that. Like I said, some of you are not going to see this coming. It's going to shake your whole world up. Towers aren't always bad. They're just inevitable. We can delay the tower. We can put it off. But the longer we do that, the more harder it's going to hit when it does. Just something to consider. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles from our pineapple spirit. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, for the collective. What is this about? What is this? The moon. Okay. So for some of you, this, like I said, could definitely be a Cancer energy here. Pisces. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn heavy here, especially Virgo. I'm getting the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there with the it's giving me Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy. Okay, this definitely feels like a pair though. Some of you are like, all business, no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? For some of you, that's who this person is. If this, like I said, is a connection, but it definitely feels like this is someone who wants something long term, but they may be hiding their feelings because they're so logical based. They stay up in their mind. They're thinking about things, maybe this connection as a more like a business partnership and like a business transaction, okay, over an actual relationship. Okay, so for some of you, this person may be kind of like trying to decide if they want to make this offer to you, because this person may be non-committal. Okay, they may not, have their emotions in check in such a way to be able to really give you what you deserve. But this person, I feel like, does want something long term, but they're not telling you that. They're hiding it, and it could be due to some type of fears, like underlying fears, some type of subconscious limiting beliefs that someone is holding on to, which maybe, keeps them in this player energy, or this energy of, not wanting to commit because, they feel like it's safer that way, right? They don't have to, if they don't have to put their heart in there into it, they don't have to risk getting hurt, right? So let's clarify. What's the Knight of Wands? What is the Knight of Wands for the collective? Pineapple spirit. What's the Knight of Wands? Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's like I said, someone may be non-committal, but they definitely want to build with you. Okay. They may be, scared of commitment, but they do see, I feel like they feel like that you're someone they can build a future with. Okay. Like I said, others of you, that this could still be talking about just, being in alignment with your feminine and masculine energy from the thought space, regarding your ideas, your purpose for some of you. Okay. Some of you, have some type of plan that you're going to implement, that you want to put into action, that you may be keeping to yourself. You may not be telling many people about it. You may be kind of like on a fence about it, but it feels like it's something that you've been kind of like keeping hidden, keeping secret, that will actually turn into, like, grow into something, you know, bigger and better. Some of you, it's going to require you to collaborate. It's going to require you to work with other people. And, you know, that could be something difficult to, you know, to do if it's something that maybe hasn't worked before, or something that maybe you just, you know, I do better on my own type of thing. Some things, you know, do require you to be on, you know, to put in a team effort. You know, teamwork make the dream work. You know, that wasn't, you know, that saying wasn't made for just no reason, right? So let's see, clarify the Hermit. Let's see, what's the Hermit? What is it? Okay. Oh, and look, Chariot, Cancer energy again. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's like some of you have been really in isolation. Okay. You've been really in this energy of, you know, maybe trying to heal yourself, maybe doing, like I said, doing shadow work. But I feel like some of you are definitely going to get an opportunity here to, you know, do something, to take action in some type of way. Okay. And it does look like it's going to pay off. This is, again, being in alignment. Like I told you earlier with the Cancer energy that came out here with this action card, that's exactly what this is giving me. Okay. The Chariot with both the black and white horse. Okay. With action. That's what this is. Okay. Being in alignment because your head and heart are on the same page. Both your feminine, masculine energy, they know what they're doing. They're in agreement. You know what I'm saying? We're making shit happen now. And some of you, that's what you're coming into. Okay. Is, you know, you've been maybe in this energy of being isolated, you know, kind of like doing your own thing, spending a lot of time with yourself, okay, kind of in hiding. Maybe a lot of people haven't been able to get a hold of you, okay, and I don't feel like it's a bad thing. Sometimes that's necessary, okay, especially for those of us that feel a lot, that are empaths, that feel, you know, energies in a major way. It's like you need that time. You need that time to recharge, to regenerate, to go within and, you know, figure out your path for yourself through your own inner work, through your own inner guidance. Right? It's like some of you are realizing that certain ideas or certain steps that are needed to be taken, the answers only come from yourself. Like you can only, it's like maybe some of you have been searching high and low for certain answers about certain things. And it's like it's only going to come from yourself. It's only going to come from within. Like that's how you know. It's kind of like, I don't know why this is the analogy that Spirit is giving me right now, but it's what I'm getting. It's kind of like when people would say that, if you're a mom, you know, but for those that, you know, have heard it, where it's like, if the baby keeps crying and you've changed your diaper, you fed him, you tried rocking him, you tried all these things and nothing is working, the number one answer that even myself as a mom have discovered is that they're fighting sleep. That's the one last thing is this, they have this fear of missing out. They think they're going to miss something. And so they're fighting so hard to stay awake, right? That's the number one thing, is that if you tried everything and nothing else is working, that's the number one answer, solution, is that they're fighting their sleep. They're trying not to go to sleep. So anyway, whether that's true or not, I feel like it is, just because I've had that experience with my son when he was a baby, but you know, I digress. You know, whatever. But so for some of you, this is like the similar energy where you're kind of realizing, like, I've tried this, I've looked up this, I've done this research, I've asked these people, I've, you know, paid for mentors and coaches and all these things, and it's still not in alignment. And it's because of your own, you know, inner work that you've had to do. That's now bringing you into balance in such a way that's now opening up new doors of opportunity that I feel like are going to definitely lead you to victory, because it's in alignment. This is what the Chariot represents, is being in alignment, meaning having your head and heart on the same page, meaning your light and your dark, your feminine and masculine, right? That's what the light and the dark is. Light energy is the masculine energy and the dark energy is the feminine energy. Having them both on the same page in correspondence, in coherence, they know what they're doing, they're in harmony. And that's what it feels like you guys are coming into. Okay. Where if things have been, you know, especially financially, if things have been kind of like, you know, off kilter and kind of like barely getting by type of thing, it definitely feels like you guys are getting a brand new opportunity, whether this is coming in the form of a new job. Okay. You know, some type of idea that you have, something that some type of new investment that you're making, whatever that is, it definitely has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles, right? Which is the ultimate success. It has a potential, but it is going to require you to work. This is just the potential. This is literally just like planting the seed, right? So after you plant the seed though, you still need to take time to nurture it, to water it, to prune it once it starts growing, to put it out in the sun, take it out of the sun so it doesn't burn, like all of, you know, so this is the same kind of thing where it is going to require some sort of effort. You guys are opening up to some type of new opportunity here that it does feel like it's going to, you know, yield very positive and great results, but it is going to, like I said, require effort. Okay. It's not going to just happen by you planting the seed and then you can just leave it and, you know, set it and forget it. It don't work like that. So let's see, clear. King of Cups. So I didn't even barely shuffle, but the King of Cups came out, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, for some of you, this is definitely a connection. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again. Some of you, like I said, it's heavy Cancer energy here. Okay. As well as Earth sign energy with the Moon, the Chariot, and the King of Cups. Okay. And the action card, to me, that's all Cancer energy. So like I said, some of you may be definitely dealing with one. That could be who this person is. Okay. Someone that maybe, like I said, had a choice between you and someone else. And especially if you found this person maybe holding back their feelings from you, maybe not expressing, you know, how they feel, things like that, why they're in their head, you know, whatever. And that could be why. Okay. Because they were undecided, right? Some of them, like I said, were scared of commitment due to either past traumas or limiting, you know, beliefs, things that they were taught as a child, things that maybe they observed as a child. They felt like, you know, that's love ain't real because of XYZ, because of what I watched as a kid, or because of what my parents went through, blah, blah, blah. I know people like that too, till this day. And it's like, dude, we're in 2024 and y'all still thinking this shit is like other people's experiences are yours just because it happened to them. It's going to happen to you. We still operating like that. And I have to give grace because everybody's on their own journey. Everybody's where they need to be for their soul's evolution. And that is not up to me to judge or dictate or, you know, any of that. So let's see. Let's get one more. What is this? Who's the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups? Kind of spirit. Why is that here for the collective? Whoa. Okay, so good little chunk popped out, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Why not? So we have the Magician. Holy shit. Major Arcana. Okay, the Magician. The Star. Another Major Arcana. Holy shit. The Judgment. Another Major Arcana. Okay, like, and the Six of Swords. Interesting. So like I said, for some of you, this is someone who juggled you. Okay, this is someone, like I said, who, if this definitely feels like a connection at this point. Like I said, it's not going to be for all of you. Some of you, this has to do with your spiritual path, like being put on the path of your divine purpose. Some of you, you know, some of you are being put into alignment in such a way that is literally putting you, it's like awakening you to what your soul's purpose is. Some of you, like I said, that's what this alignment is. Having your feminine and masculine energy on the same page is putting you in alignment. Some of you have manifested this. Maybe your manifestation powers are increasing at this time because you're now in alignment. You're where you need to be. It's like now being in a place where you can handle it. Where like some of you have been really doing the work. You've been really working on yourself, really working on maybe your heart chakra, to where you're showing spirit, you're showing the universe that you're ready for the next step. I'm ready for my upgrade, right? I'm ready for the level up. And that's what some of you are getting, okay? And so whatever challenges that some of you have been experiencing, whether, you know, a lot of you, like I said, like myself, have gone through a lot of shit by ourselves in secret, behind closed doors, right? It's like, that's about to get easier, okay? You're coming out of that. Some of you, this is literally a rite of passage, where it's like you're being kind of like just airlifted out of a situation and being, you know, put where you belong, okay? Now, if this is a connection that we're speaking of, okay, some of you, this is someone who it's like I said, been trying to manifest you, okay? I feel like someone's been really, you know, working hard with trying to get in alignment, get back in your energy, okay? I feel like this person has maybe gone through their own spiritual awakening, all right? And they feel like it's like this person, I feel like, is like having an epiphany of some sort, trying to like, kind of like seeing who you are to them, okay? It feels like this person feels like you are their divine counterpart. You are their destined person. Like y'all are destined and fated to be together, right? And now they want to not only return, right, for a second chance with the Judgment here, okay? But this person wants to also, you know, move with you, okay? Maybe take you on a trip or move away, like out of, you know, kind of like start over, have a new life, really just like kind of pack up and start over again, right? Or at least just at the least, this person, whatever conflicts y'all been having, this person wants to come out of that energy. They want to leave the past behind, leave all the conflict, the problems, whatever behind, and move forward, okay? I'm not saying that it's going to be that easy, right? Especially if this person was, like I said, dealing with someone else, there was someone else involved, you know, and that's why they were holding back from you. I feel like it's not going to be that easy, right? But I feel like this person is definitely trying their damnedest to manifest it. Okay. This person, it feels like someone's trying to manifest being able to heal with you, to heal this connection, to get back on track, to make things right, to have, like I said, a second chance, to, you know, leave the conflict behind and do things right by you. Okay. And so, like I said, this person, if this, like I said, is a connection, this person's wanting to come in and, you know, have a new start. They want to have a new beginning. Some of you, they may be literally coming in proposing marriage and you're like, what the fuck? Like, hold on. I haven't talked to you in how long? And you just coming up here with the fucking ring? Like, what? But it feels like this, that's how serious they are. Like I said, it's not gonna be for all of you. That may not even, you know, take it as it resonates, but it feels like, if, like I said, if this is a person, it's like they're not playing any games about you, because why? They know who the fuck you are. You're the Empress. Some of you, that is exactly, this person knows who the fuck you are, and it may have taken them some time to figure it out. Like I said, they maybe had to deal with a few more people. That could be, so it's like some of you, maybe because you maybe don't know, because of the moon here, what's hidden from you about why did it take you so long to come back. If you really want this with me, if you feel like I'm your person, why did it take you so long to return, right? And this could be why, that some of you, just because you don't know, you know that they were dealing with other people. Some of you you're taking it personal. Some of you, I'm getting, you're taking it personal, as if they, you know, they were choosing other people over you because they didn't value you, and it wasn't that way. It was because they needed to have the other lessons to teach them and show them who you were versus something else. It's like you don't know what you don't want. It's like you get clear about what you do want when you're clear about what you don't want. And so that person needed to go through this. They needed to deal with other people, have maybe a few more lessons under their belt before they could identify who you really were to them. Okay. And that's why it feels like this person is now trying to manifest you back, because they've, like I said, gone through an awakening, right? To maybe on their own healing journey. And now they're like, holy shit, I've awakened to the collective. That's my person. But they didn't know that yet, because there's still other people, other lessons they had to learn through other people first before they could come to that conclusion, before they could have that clarity. So I feel like some of you are kind of like, fuck that. Like, you know, they wanted to choose someone else, you know, keep them. Nope, you can have them type shit. And some of you, like I said, are taking it personal because you're thinking that this person did that from a place of, they didn't value you, they didn't care about you. And don't get me wrong, some people, you know, some of them may have been moving in that energy, but this is not what I'm getting here with this particular person. Those of you that I'm channeling for, that's not what this person, what that was about. Okay. I feel like some of you, maybe your own, you know, past experiences made it feel like that. It maybe for some of you triggered something that you've already experienced, to where you thought this person was doing the same shit someone else has already done to you again, because it looks similar, right? But for some of you, like I said, that wasn't this person's intention with that. It was like their soul purposely set them up with other people to make them, you know, to get them to see the difference between you and someone else. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you don't really know how, that's why they say, like, you don't know how good you got it till it's gone, right? You don't know how much someone means to you till they're not there anymore type shit. It's like they had to have that experience of having the choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to choose? For some of them, it was like teaching them how to trust their own intuition. Some of them weren't tapped in, or they were ignoring their intuition to where they weren't heeding proper guidance. Okay. But it's like, I feel like now this person is following, not only following their intuition, but they're also seeing how maybe their, like underlying fears based on their own past was like essentially blocking them or stopping them from coming towards you, from really seeing who the fuck you were as the Empress. Okay. But this King of Swords, someone definitely got clarity now. Okay. They're definitely seeing things from a very logical standpoint. And I feel like now they get it. Now it makes sense. And that's why they're like, someone's really, I feel like, trying to manifest real hard to come towards you here. Okay. Heavy, like I said, heavy Cancer energy. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas here. Y'all know what 5s represent, right? 5s represent change. Okay. Challenges, conflicts. So like I said, this may be definitely, you know, a challenge for you to be like, I don't know if I could trust it. I don't know if they're being honest with me. That's going to be individual to each of you, right? But trust your intuition about it. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Kind of Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like this person now wants a new beginning because they're single. They're finally maybe disconnected from whoever they were dealing with, that other person, the third party for some of you, whatever choice or decision they had. It's like they finally know who they want. And like I said, it's because they've gone through some type of an awakening. So it allowed them, it forced them, I feel like, to get into the single energy, becoming more self-sufficient. Maybe that's another reason why it took maybe them some time to return to you, because they needed to restore their own independence. Maybe they got excuse me, I feel like maybe they got codependent on someone, right? I feel like someone may have become really reliant on this person, on whoever they were dealing with, whoever they may have chose over you, or it seemed like they chose over you, to where they needed more time to really deal with their own, for some of you, their own inner demons. I'm hearing their own inner demons, their own lack mentality, their own woundings, right? Their own hidden fears, the things that were underneath the surface that they weren't even aware of. They didn't even know was there, until for some of them, they had to go into hermit mode. Like some of them were forced into isolation. They were forced into doing their shadow work. And I feel like for some of you, it's because this person has a soul contract with you, and it was like they were taking too long to fulfill their part. They were taking too long to get back on track. You know what I'm saying? It's like they took a detour and stayed way too long on the detour. And it's like, okay, we need to reroute, because you killing time on the mission right now, right? And so it's like this person needed more time to get back on track. They needed more time to become single again, to get, out of this, free themselves from whatever this connection was, or whatever that, this other thing they were dealing with, to be able to present this to you. Because like I said, I feel like this person knew that if they were still in this non-committal juggling type of energy, that you were not fucking having it. They know that your gifts as well have been so elevated to where they couldn't even get that by on you, get that past you, even if they tried. It was not going to happen. So before that you would even consider this, they need to be free. They need to be single, on their own, self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way to be if you're going to fucking have an empress. Like, how are you going to care for, a divine being like that? How are you going to provide for that if you're not even able to do that for yourself? Right? So it's like this person needed to, they're able to present this now, because I feel like they're back on their shit. It's like they're back in that single, self-sufficient energy again, to where now they're available for you. So let's see, anything else? The outcome. Wow, the sun. Now, what I'm also getting for some of you, like I said, if this doesn't have to do with the connection, if this is not an actual person, some of you, this is whatever this opportunity is that some of you are coming into, whether it's, like I said, a new idea that really has great potential to be everything you need it to be, especially when the 9 of Pentacles here, this like definitely has a potential to take you all the way. Others of you, like I said, this could be a new job, a promotion of some sort, whatever that is. It's like your own financial resources are being restored in a major way. And I feel like it's not only going to make you so fucking happy, but it's like, it's going to also open up doors of opportunity for you. This feels really, really fucking positive. This feels like a really positive energy for some of you. Like I said, if this is a person, it could be a Leo. Okay. But it's like some of you are like opening up doors of opportunity because you're back in alignment. It's like doors of opportunity are now, it's like the floodgates. I'm hearing the floodgates of opportunities are now able to pour in because you're back in alignment. You're back on track. You're back where you need to be. You're back in your own energy here, being open to receive. Because you're open to receive, because you're back in alignment, right? You need to be in alignment to be open to receive the blessings when they come. And some of you, that's exactly what's happening here. We're getting a new opportunity that's going to like either, it feels like it's going to take you to that place of being self-sufficient, where for some of you is just a major goal that you're crushing, like one of the biggest goals you've had, you're actually accomplishing it, and it's going to make you so fucking happy, you're going to feel on top of the world. And for others of you, this is like, finally getting like a breakthrough in your finances, or getting some type of opportunity, some type of job, some type of collaboration, project, whatever it is that is going to literally take you all the way. That's literally that's going to like catapult you to success, to build a legacy off of, to like create generational wealth from, right? And I feel like it's just it's making you feel just like, oh, like I finally fucking did it. Like, yes. Like, it just feels like nothing feels better than this. It's making me think of that song by Khalid. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Yeah. That's giving me here. Y'all are about to feel on top of the fucking world, sitting pretty in your fucking Empress energy, okay? Sitting on your throne, happy as fuck. Yeah. For some of you, like I said, if this is a person, this is someone who's definitely detached, okay? They're definitely, you know, in a logical mind base, but breakthrough is coming, okay? Some type of truth. They may be bringing you some type of truth, some type of clarity. Some of you, like I said, if this is still a connection, that could be this person kind of finally revealing to you why they're single now, what happened. They may be telling you now, giving you the whole truth, kind of like revealing the truth to you, bringing to light everything they experienced and why they're now free and why they're able to now come back to you. Some of you, this person is now telling you the truth about why they're here and, you know, being able to finally give and receive in balance, that they want now equal reciprocity and why they couldn't give it to you before. Okay. Queen of Swords, Hierophant, right? Okay. Some of you, if you cut this person off, they learn a very, very valuable lesson. Okay. I feel like it definitely caused some heartbreak. They know, I feel like this person, if they definitely had you in competition with other people, losing you, you breaking up with them or whatever pain that they know they caused you, I feel like that really fucked them up. That for some of you is what made this person change. That for some of you really is what the catalyst to this person's transformation is, realizing how bad they hurt you. Some of you, they didn't even know. They weren't aware of how much they hurt you on a soul level. But because I feel like they, like I said, they've gone through their own awakening, I feel like the Most High showed them what they did. They showed them like in the ethers how bad they hurt you. And they were just like, holy fuck. Like, I didn't know that I did that much damage. I feel like this person wasn't aware. And that's why it's like they're now returning, wanting to like give you everything, coming back into alignment because now they know better. So they're really trying to like make it better. I mean, you know, it's up to you on whether or not you take them back, or, you know, whether or not you let this person make it up to you or see where that can go. But yeah, it definitely feels like this person is now aware of the damage that was done. They learned a very valuable lesson. But like I said, it feels like this, like I said, is someone who you have a spiritual contract with. So it's like, you know, the divine is kind of like, you really killing a lot of time right now. You like, y'all got work to do together and you're fucking up the flow right now. Like, she's waiting on you. He's waiting on you. Whatever, however that resonates. It's like they're waiting on you and you're fucking up. You're taking way too fucking long with this bullshit. Like, you need to get on it. So anyway, collective, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was a bit lengthy, definitely not my intention, but you know, those that fuck with it, I fuck with you too. So anywho, if you guys did enjoy it, I appreciate if you smash that thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you have not. And until next time, you guys.